Jarmo, thank you so much for taking the time to join me. I know you're very busy right now in the Music City with the draft tomorrow, and we'll just get right into it. So I've seen multiple reports about that you've mentioned drafting a franchise center at number 3. Is that still the plan for tomorrow?
That's the plan, yes. But we'll see when the first 2 picks get taken, who we get. But we're pretty comfortable at 3, knowing that we have a pretty good idea who's going to go number 1, and then after that, it's a pretty even race. But there's going to be some real good players available after 1, 2, and we're confident that there's going to be a great one at 3.
So it sounds like the plan is to also stay at 3, or is there a chance that you guys can make some surprise big move?
I guess you never know. That I don't think the number 1 is moving anywhere, no matter what the price would be. But we'll have the conversation about 2, but I doubt it. Like I said, I think it's pretty even race after the first, and we're comfortable waiting after the second overall pick that who we're going to get.
It's a really talented draft this year, and looking at specifically Leo Carlsson and Adam Fantilli. If Bedard wasn't in this draft, would you see Fantilli and Carlsson as 2 guys who have the potential to be drafted first overall?
Yeah, that's a comment that's been made by many, and that have been following the draft for years. And yeah, I think that there are some very good, talented, exceptional players in this draft, and I think a pretty exceptional player will go first overall. So not every year you get the exceptional players entering the draft. So I think there's a possibility that any one of the few that go after the first overall pick could be in consideration for first overall pick in a year where there's not a player the caliber of Bedard this year.
And looking at the centers, Carlsson, Will Smith, Fantilli, they're all super talented. Is there one guy, though, who you think's skill set and just personality who could mesh better with the guys that you currently have at your club?
I'm going to tell you tomorrow, but like I said, we're going to get a good one. And I think that we've checked in with the personalities as well. We've talked to them, we interviewed them, we've had the psychological evaluation. We've done all the due diligence, and as I've said many times, it's a very close race. Different type of players, all of them. Fantilli is a power forward and great skater, great production in Michigan. Leo Carlsson is a big skilled center who's a smart player as well. And Will Smith had an exceptional year at the USA under-18 program, and he's a very skilled center iceman. So it's whoever gets one of those 3, it's hard to go wrong, and we'll see what we end up with.
24 hours out, do you feel that everybody within the franchise is on the same page as who you guys will choose at number 3?
Yeah, we have our list set, and we're confident that whoever we get at 3 is going to be a great player for us for a long time, and one of those missing pieces that we've been waiting for a long time. I've said it many times. It's very hard to trade for a number 1 centerman, and I think we're going to get one in this year's draft, and that's exciting. It's something rewarding after the terrible year that we had, and it's definitely going to make a big difference for us. Maybe not next year, but into the future. And I think that that's important to remember, that this is not a sprint; it's a marathon, and players of this caliber don't come along very often in through a trade or in the free agent market. So once we get him into our system and develop him properly, and when he's ready to make the impact, he's going to change the direction of our team drastically, and it's going to be a big piece moving forward.
And a little bit of a different issue, different topic here, but once this week wraps up with the draft and all of the excitement, fans will then be curious as to who will be your guys' head coach. Do you have an update on that search at all?
I will on July 1.
July 1st. Awesome. Thank you so much, Jarmo. I appreciate your time today.
Thank you very much.